Well, okay, it's time I finally do the Starhunt Game event. Just 22 hours remaining and even lesser on the Asia account. Hmm, I don't even know what it's gonna do. From Punk Lord has started to throw down the gauntlet to hurt our space station. Story mode. Phew. Arcade challenge. Graffiti mode. Uh, I guess I'll find out. Do you have some time? I still haven't thanked you for helping me when we first met. Hmm. Huh. You're being too polite. There's nothing. I wouldn't have lasted much longer if you hadn't found me. Thank you for finding me in the monitoring room and taking me somewhere safe. Do you have time to come to the base zone? I have a gift I want to give you. I'll be right over. That is emergency contact. I'll wait for you. Lord mentality. Okay. We go. It's taking time to load. Stupid. Oh hey Peach. You can talk about anything except my wishing.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta.
Okay, it is voice lines. Hello.
We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later.
Don't laugh.
Ah, it's you.
You look busy.
Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here.
How did wishing go? Seriously? There was no wishing. Never.
Never mind about that. Here, this is for you.
I'm gonna do the event
I made it
first.
this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
You made me some fried rice?
It's just a little something I whipped up. I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry
I
it's so
want fried
noisy.
rice.
I wanted to find somewhere
IRL.
quieter where I could get your feedback, but
No, you erased from my memory already? I wish I could. Don't distract me.
I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herda's reputation.
Okay. You want fried rice too? You just had rice.
Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herda's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy.
Madam had a research partner.
Look at the time. The guest is
I
almost
wonder who
here.
could it be?
If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
But Alan said he, not her. Stellaron hunters. And here I go. Can't even jump. Feels so weird.
Wow, it's
Well, it wasn't fried rice. Still,
Even the top brass.
was
So
rice.
this visitor is
Wait,
Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment.
who is
It's good to
it?
see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm
Screw
4
them.
minutes and
Oh,
13
we read
seconds
about
earlier
him, I
than the
think.
appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum.
Whoa.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
It's a
No
robot.
need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
It's a robot, but it has human-like voice.
We appreciate
smooth.
your high praise, Mr. Scrollum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are?
Hi, I'm Star. Why would you even ask that?
Hello, young sir. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often. She's
She
quite
does.
curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron?
Oh,
I hope
right.
we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
It's okay. That's alright.
Alright, see you later.
Heard. What's up with him? So busy, I'd better leave him alone. That person over there seems to be doing something to Herta's portrait. What are you doing?
Oh, strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait.
What is he looking for? He bald, screw them. He is.
Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
What are you doing?
Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention.
So what?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the antimatter
Yeah, I
legion.
was here.
In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Oh yeah, Silver Wolf. Was it a lady in sunglasses?
I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before.
What is Punk Lord?
A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
This is a poor guy.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter.
Congratulations. Normally she doesn't want to deal with it.
Hence, my silver lining. You know Madame Herta. If she's really interested in something, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up
Really
for my
nice.
mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before.
He's gonna make a fool of himself again.
I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it. Just like this.
Is the detector at the wall? Something seems to appear on the wall.
Oh, that's,
Drop of sweat.
Really? Well, why is there a drop of sweat? Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat. So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence?
What the hell?
It wasn't what I was expecting, but
It's quite unexpected.
wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not mistaken, this should be some kind of automatic encryption. We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
I'm gonna decipher a drop of sweat. What does this have to do with me?
You got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too?
Okay.
Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
It matched so perfectly with Herta's portrait right there. Yep. So I take a photo. Disappeared. Then some blinking blue pattern started to appear. Okay. Suddenly the pattern imploded and engulfed its surrounding sounds and colors. Something inside seems to be breaking out from it. But enemies? What? What?
Why are there Void Rangers here?
The hell?
Turn it up!
A foregone conclusion.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
A foregone conclusion.
Ah, why?
Time for the... Show no mercy.
At least that's over.
That scared me to death. Did you
Okay,
see
a
that?
hologram?
It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
Don't worry, it's taken care of. There seems to be an extra person.
But look, just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information.
He sounded like he was a second away from having a breakdown. Yeah.
The surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else.
Yeah, she did.
We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back.
Oh,
Jeez! Stellaron
That can
Hunters have the
happen.
ability to stow enemies away like that? Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
yeah, when you I guess we need to find them and destroy. It is kind of like really that impressive. Have some faith we'll figure this out.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now.
Dead.
Anyway, let's work together. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
She did teleport a lot of enemies,
Look,
right?
up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us.
Oh, please. He be going through multiple stages of grief. At least he's not dead because I'm here. What now?
She went towards the base zone.
Eh?
Yep. Disappeared again?
So
This
many.
thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Okay, that's a graffiti.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the Curio Collection Index?
This voice is getting out. Who is she talking to? She's talking to Kafka.
Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. Not sure what happened after that. Let's search somewhere else.
This is the event. There were more signs, right? Okay.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
They used his name. You are the imposter among us? What the?
How is this possible? She used my identity.
Among us? What? Was Rose did the graffiti? Yup. She did wherever she used her techniques.
I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
She's a sneaky one. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
It's an honest mistake. The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? Who would think to check their own name?
She got you there. Thankful Leonard.
You may not believe
X.
this, but
Collect. There was another one, yeah.
the graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
It's really fun.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punk Lord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
Obliterate. It's not your fault.
Thank you. All right. We got this. Gotta do our best with the things in front of us.
You're not gonna enter his villain ever after that.
Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up.
It's So I'm dying here, and your words are not making it easy.
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Huh. I see a hurt up a bit. Oh, there's a large
Another
one.
graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this.
This is where they found the Stellaron.
Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared.
She teleported herself?
I don't think so. That's not the same as passing straight through a wall. Look. Hold on, I got it! It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
Yep, I remember. Kafka.
Huh? What are you muttering about? Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
Yeah, what are they doing anyway? Yeah, the Stellaron hunters, right? They just left me with the Stellaron.
Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold. Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind. Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
It wasn't so bad.
I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be.
Don't check.
Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her?
Oh, she was talking about something
In which case, she didn't
to
leave
rate
immediately.
themselves.
She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
And how do we do that with your skills? Or maybe we can? Okay.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Oh, there's a graffiti. Look. The glider from Genshin. Okay, scan.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection.
Seriously? Game cartridge?
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission, I got it. I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her.
She was actually after the curio?
That's right! She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punklord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed.
But Silverwolf is a good hacker. Could it be that the main control room was hacked as well?
You got me there. But with the skills of this hacker, I do think it's possible. We should go and check the main control room.
This is the event? The story? Genshin Glider Robit? Wish I could. There are other things too. I think it's a long story for the event. I know. Need to get there. Can I get there from here? I think, yep. I'm gonna ignore them or not.
Turn it up!
A foregone conclusion. Here, there's thunder.
Naughty child, nap time.
Lands at the ready.
I need to get to the next world for Juan materials, or I cannot upgrade him more.
Keep up!
Which means I'll have to play the story
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
ASAP.
There's no time to lose.
Time fresh.
Okay. There's the main control room. Let's see graffiti. Is he gonna check
Wait,
logs?
don't move. Oh, I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first.
No, I won't do the story right now. Next time.
Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
Do we need to do a restart?
Let's focus on the main task first. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look.
It might be a trap.
Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times. Look at this agreement.
As if you're a burst of light shines and the enemy appears. This stupid Leonard.
This song's for you. Turn it up!
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Naughty child, nap time.
I'm on guard.
Poor people who were
See?
standing around
I
us.
was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
So there was something strange after all.
Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh?
Why did I even
That can't be
fight?
right. This
Didn't
Curio
even
doesn't
react.
seem to have ever left the space station.
She didn't take the Curie either.
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this Curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared? I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she?
She can.
No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
Okay, in Rainbow City, reindeers are decor without any tactility. They shatter and scatter as they hit the ground, just like those legendary stories that are out of reach and will eventually fall. Yes, that was the original meaning of this graffiti. Perhaps there have since been some subtle derivations now, but that's not important. A question mark, it could come from a puzzle, an inexplicable emotion, an interactive object, or a quest that can be completed. See, that's how charming the question mark is. The mystery of language lies not in equations, as even a few punctuation marks contain infinite secrets. This one, for example, should represent silence but instead invites conversation. Okay, finally. Story mode. During the Starhunt game, event, complete the companion mission functional mentality in story mode, receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select the graffiti markers to perform lightcon analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the lightcon before the tutorial mission starts. To start making graffitis, you can use graffitis to create sprays. You see the event lightcon. Okay, I selected that. This progress can be viewed here. So I just need to collect all the graffitis. During the Starhunt Game event, complete the arcade challenge to receive always smiling, which is used to exchange for rewards such as superimposition materials in the event shop. Okay, for the light cone, follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive corresponding rewards. Follow the signs to find the photo subjects and interact with them to receive corresponding rewards. In Starhunt Game event, complete sealed sectors at designated difficulties to receive extra rewards. Okay, volume 1, volume 2 and volume 3. There are more missions. Okay, I use that. Use this. Start graffiti. Switch graffiti combos to display interesting images. Use undo or resolve to play with more minions. And more than 8 graffitis are made in the domain, their list graffiti will be replaced. When you exit the current domain, existing graffitis will also disappear. The camera switch to graffiti mode to spray. Why am I spraying graffiti? Okay. Location incorrect. Yeah, take that. Load. Okay, let's continue to the mission. Go to Herta's office.
That's not gonna happen.
What happened?
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Yes, I want the rewards.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors.
But it's
In the
fun to
beginning,
play.
we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
I do get rewards.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it.
Is she sure she doesn't need it?
I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh.
She gonna leave?
Screw them. We've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
They had a fight. That fight. We're gonna talk to him. See? That's Scroolum. Scroolum's portrait.
My apologies.
Queen of insults. She did give some good insults. Never expected to see that kind of expression on her face.
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius.
Then why
However,
recruiting
we have
halfway?
our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future.
Okay.
These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state?
A little. I'm more worried about the mental state of the researchers.
Thank you for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well.
Hope so.
As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions.
Explain what happens.
Surge. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young sir, how much do you know about Punk Lord?
Nada. Don't know much.
It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights.
It is a whole planet?
An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
Whoa.
It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary.
From giving me Spider-Man Noir vibes. I think it's the hat. It's definitely the hat. Or you could research about the VAs.
He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe.
Okay.
Yes. No need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
Oh, so it was a false alarm? I'm still a little worried.
I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, sir. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear
What about my
conclusion.
rewards?
Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can.
Just give me the rewards.
This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
Surely they won't shut down. Optional
Well,
talk
sir.
to learner.
Are you ready?
I've got something to
Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
ask you. Are you really shutting down this simulated universe?
Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned.
No, I meant design stuff a different VA. Hat and the goggles. Yeah. And the size of the
believe that
face and the
miracles
designs
inside
like
the
that. So
simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it.
oh, screw them.
Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young sir.
What about the Galaxy Rangers that you speak
They
of?
are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
Then what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way and shower them with splendid wines and poems.
I don't think Nicolas Cage would voice acting. Okay. He was the Black Noir's voice? I forgot.
However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
Tell me more about Banklord's hackers.
There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code.